Hey everybody, welcome back behind the bar. The viewers have spoken and they wanted more of Chad, so Chad is back.
Sorry.
Hey buddy. So Chad and I decided to get together tonight and drink a couple beers, and not just little beers. We're gonna do a couple of some whales tonight.
Whale slaying.
So we are starting off first beer of the night. If you can't tell from the bottle, this is Rare Scooop. Collaboration between Cycle Brewing Company and Three Sons Brewing Company. The excitement of this beer being that I believe less than 300 bottles is what I've been told, and Three Sons is involved, which is kind of like the underground favorite of home brewers that's now doing their own thing. So
they win Huna Day every year.
Yeah. So. I mean, they're freaking incredible. So this is a barrel-aged stout that's supposed to be like Neapolitan ice cream. So I've heard amazing things. So we're just going to dive in. Have you heard anything about this beer? Anything besides it being amazing?
Exceptional, and it keeps going up and up and up and up and harder and harder and harder to get. So
I managed to get a hold of this trading a little bit of Morning Delight.
Thank you, Toppling Goliath.
Thank you, Toppling. I'm going to go. There you go, sir.
I think we can do that between the two of us.
Yeah, I can smell that from here. Seriously. Smell that.
Yes.
I'll actually set that over here.
Over there.
Blocks you over there. So, poured out, pitch black. I will say going in, so this being a cycle club, we've drank some cycle beers together.
Yep.
They're usually, my one gripe with cycle beers is they're kind of thinnish at times and just but then crazy over the top flavorful. So I'm curious if Three Sons being involved kind of thickens it up a little bit.
From what I heard, it did. I heard that's kind of why this has gone so through the roof, essentially.
Yeah.
Is the fact that they kind of paired well together.
Yeah.
They worked well together, so.
Good deal. Well, It is pitch black. Very little carbonation.
You see that?
I mean, it looks like a stout in a glass. I don't know if you can smell it from here. I feel like I'm smelling like powdered like chocolate or strawberry milk or something from here. I don't know. Let's dive in.
I like the top of it. Look at the color.
Oh, yeah.
Just the color of it is amazing.
That is crazy.
Yep.
Jesus
Neapolitan.
Christ.
That smells awesome.
It's like over the top sugary sweet Neapolitan, like Neapolitan ice cream, like creamy, like custard ice cream, like strawberry chocolate. Like you said, you hit it on the head, like Neapolitan in a glass.
Have you ever had that freeze dried, ice cream that they make for?
Like the astronauts.
Yeah, the astronaut ice cream.
Dude, that's
just think about that when you're.
From like we were kids, like we used to have it in school. That's exactly what this smells like.
Only kids, I still get it.
His rations. He needs ice cream rations.
Hey, you never know what might happen tomorrow.
Yeah. And you do get some barrel on this. I'm getting my nose is adjusting. I'm getting some of that bourbon, like kind of some warmth from the barrel, some vanilla from that.
Wow.
But it is it's like powdered like Neapolitan, like you said, like that. If you remember that from back in we used to do it in like elementary school and like middle school where you had like those like ice cream packages. I remember the vanilla ones. We used to eat those all the time.
Yeah, they're so good. I would imagine this being a very good stout, and then just drop those in there.
Yeah.
And just let it dissolve.
No, absolutely.
That's what I'm smelling.
Up front, this was what, March-ish? Is that right?
Yeah, it was sometime in the spring.
Like springtime, it was when they did their DOS releases, like the Woodford, the Wild Turkey, and all those. They did this as kind of the last day, right? Was this on Friday?
Yeah.
So in less than 300 bottles. So I want to drink it. So you ready?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yep. Thick.
Well, that mouthfeel's on point.
Wow.
This beer does a lot. This does a lot of shit.
I'm really glad we did this first today.
This is just first drink. I got like 5 different like very upfront flavors
in the face, man.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of a kick from the barrel.
Oh, for sure.
But
like you said, you hit on that creamy mouthfeel. Great carbonation, just kind of glides. It's like velvet.
Oh yeah, just coats your mouth.
But then you're getting a little warmth from the barrel, and then it just goes right into that I'm getting a ton of the finish. Like what's sitting on my tongue is like chocolate. And then like there's strawberry in this for sure. And then just like the vanilla kind of blends the barrel vanilla, like the vanilla notes you would get from a bourbon barrel aged beer, plus just like the artificial vanilla.
Yeah, I'm getting on the nose. On the nose, I mostly get like just the strawberry portion.
Yep.
But then in the flavor, you get a lot of the vanilla.
And then the finish for me is
and then just chocolate. Yep. I mean, that just tasted like a chocolate bar right there.
Wow, that's crazy. I don't like. It's perplexing to me to get three distinct flavors that you're trying to get into a beer and just freaking hitting it out of the park.
Because it's not one is overpowering the other at all. They actually blend together pretty well. They didn't. This is gonna be a stupid question. They didn't blend this or anything like that, did they? Or was it just like brewed this way?
I don't know. They could have done 3 barrels,
and then just
one of each,
them
and
together.
then found out which one kind of worked, how the blend worked the best.
Because that's the way it's tasting right now. Is that they evenly distributed, or not evenly distributed? They tasted each one, which ones are overpowering, and then blended it properly.
The only thing that leads me to believe that's not the case is the bottle count. Because if you had 3 barrels full, but it could have been.
Yeah, who knows?
Jeez, I'm just kind of blown away that it blends really well, but it's very distinct up front. It's kind of that like vanilla sweetness, and then melds into the strawberry and just finishes chocolate. It's craziness. And just creamy as fuck. Getting some good barrel notes. I'm getting a little like that leathery tobacco thing, just like that, just the oakiness from the barrel. Not overly like smoky or anything like that from a barrel. Just like I'm getting a little bit of oakiness from it.
I think Cycle needs to hire Three Sons to be on their team.
No kidding.
Because if all their beers had this mouthfeel to it,
yeah,
that'd be crazy.
Yeah, well, that's always my big, and we've said it in videos, that's my big Cycle criticism, is that they're just thin.
Oh, yeah. And this is definitely not thin. This is definitely a lot of flavor. This is definitely amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know how better to say it than that. Okay, the hype's real.
Yeah,
I mean, sure, absolutely.
It's one of those beers, like, you go into it, like, we can't go into this beer not being hyped to drink it, because it's hyped beyond belief. It's hard to get a hold of. We're lucky to be sitting here drinking a bottle. We really are.
Absolutely, we are.
And it's incredible. I mean, I don't know what else to say about it. It's exactly what it's supposed to be. And
see, the crazy thing, I mean, you brought it up earlier, is that this was released sometime back in March, springtime, and obviously, I mean, you don't want to age these beers. I mean, it even says it on the side of the bottle. You're going to lose a lot of these flavors, and the fact that it's this long after and it's still getting these flavors. Can you imagine what this would have been like fresh?
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever gotten this much strawberry in a stout. I think that's what's screwing with my head right now.
I had that BA Neapolitan stout.
Those beers are good.
And it's thin. It's got some flavor. Got good flavor, but it's definitely doesn't even hold a candle.
this beer it is not.
It's just funny whenever I see someone say the poor man's Scooop, and it's like, I don't even know if I'd call it that.
Yeah, no.
It's a good try. Good try. It really was.
I love the chocolate finish of this beer. Like it just finishes like you said, a chocolate bar. It's like Hershey's chocolate, or actually like a really good like Godiva chocolate.
See, the only thing I wish is that it finished more vanilla than chocolate, and the reason why I say that is because those old astronaut candies.
Yeah,
I'd always eat the vanilla first because that's my favorite.
Well, you're getting it first in this beer, so there you go.
Yeah, but I want to taste it the whole way through. Maybe make this just as a side note. Cycle, make this again, but add more vanilla.
Yeah.
Which
makes me kind of pumped for maybe some upcoming Cycle stouts. Maybe we'll get some vanilla.
You see those?
Maybe we'll get some vanilla ones. That'd be sweet.
We'll do that.
So this is probably, for as excited and as good as this beer is, the worst review I've ever done, just because it's really hard to like break out any other flavors in this beer because it's so distinct. It's one of those beers that you drink and you're like, I'm not searching for anything. I know exactly what I'm tasting. It's not like, yeah, I'm getting a little bit of chocolate on the finish there. Like it's in your face, and that it's killer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So if you can get a hold of one, do it. Good luck.
Yep.
I sometimes hate doing reviews like this. It's good so that people know that if you're going to trade for one, that you know it's going to be good. Because we're going to do another beer tonight that I've heard may not be the case.
We'll see.
Spoiler alert, maybe. So we're doing another whale. But this one for sure, if you can get a hold of it, do. If you've had the pleasure of drinking it. If you tell me this beer is overhyped, I don't know what you're looking for in beer. But seek it out if you can get one. If not, like, know that the hype is real, and if they try and release this again,
the people that are dogging on this beer are people that just don't like Florida, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, neither one of us have any stake in anything in Florida, and we're saying these things about this. So don't let it get to your head, Florida.
Yeah.
All right? I still want these. I still want good beers. Come on. For not paying completely out the ass.
Yeah, Cycle's killing it right now. I'll admit it. So,
whoa, that's a full circle.
I know, right? They are. They've impressed me the last couple beers. So, anyways, as far as a grade for me, this is easy.
Yeah,
it's 100 for me.
Me too.
It's not even really a thought. So they're just beers that are easy to grade, and this is one of them.
It's up there with top. It's probably top 10 for me. For sure.
No, it's
easily.
So, we'll leave it there, guys. We're going to do some more beer reviews tonight. I don't know how many for sure. One more, maybe 2 or 3. So we'll see what happens. But thanks for sharing this with me, man.
Absolutely.
So until next time, guys, thanks for the likes, subscribes, and comments. And cheers.
Cheers. On the bar.